Well, we lost again. I'm Peter Brown, and you're watching Futbol Miami TV's Local News. The news is brought to you by Caneswear and Vargas Law Group. Go to the store in Davie or caneswear.com to get some great deals on all your Inter Miami gear. Have immigration questions? Contact Federico at Vargas Law Group for a free consultation. You'll speak directly with Federico Vargas, not an assistant. Well, we are experiencing the woes of an MLS expansion team. Many of us Inter Miami fans thought we would storm MLS and show the world what real football is. Well, it's time for the reality to set in, a reality check. We're just not good enough yet. Inter Miami are now 0-2 in the MLS's back tournament and 0-4 this season. Remember, the points accumulated, or not in our case, in the first round of this tournament count towards the 2020 league standings. And maybe, even more shocking, Orlando sits in first place of Group A after beating us and New York City. We have a long way to go to make Florida Rosa Negra. A few takeaways for me so far. Some bullet points to ponder. Ben Sweat must go. He looked terrible in both MLS is back tournament games and got schooled in the second goal by Philadelphia's Przybylko. It's never good when you're the guy that got dunked on in the best days highlight reel. Sweat's best position is the bench for now. Is our captain over the hill? At 36 years old, Luis Robles may have seen his best years behind him. Somewhat expected, but we need him to be better. In the last two games, he should have saved 2 goals. Against Philly, we were all screaming at our TVs because we thought that first goal should have been stopped. I don't care that there was a deflection or that his own defenders were blocking his vision. I don't care. Robles, you have to stop that ball. You had it. I don't know. Maybe he's just too old. We thought we were building a solid defense. Build from the back. Makes sense. The defense looked promising, but they just aren't good enough so far. Reyes had a bad night against the Union. And at the end, he picked up a stupid second yellow, which resulted in a red. We already talked about Sweat. Figal and Torres looked promising, but Figal in particular has made his fair share of mistakes. And last thought I had is that I need to see how we look with Nguyen starting. Trap Uoa midfield isn't working. Pizarro has been good, but he needs someone like Nguyen to play off of. I just don't get it. Start Nguyen already. On the positive, that Pizarro goal with Morgan streaking up the field with a give and go with Pizarro and Pellegrini getting the assist was beautiful. That play is so promising of what this team is capable of. Morgan has looked refreshing. Pizarro has been good, and Pellegrini has his moments. Not enough, but he has his moments. This team, as we all know, needs a few more pieces. But this squad stays in the games, never gets blown out, and shows some potential. They just need more time together. These are the growing pains of most MLS expansion teams. Remember, we are an unfinished product that are expecting a few more important additions. We know all the names being rumored or offered contracts. We're just going to have to support our team through thick and thin and wait to see who they sign. In the meantime, the games have been fun, if not a little painful, so far. Next up, we have New York City FC, who have lost 2 games in this tournament. And so far, they have proven they are beatable. If Miami can make some changes and build off the positives, they could definitely get their first win against NYCFC. I'm pretty hopeful about this one. They don't look so great either. In other Miami soccer news, the Miami FC announced on Tuesday that the USL Championship match slated to be played on Wednesday, July 22nd at Ricardo Silva Stadium against Charlotte Independence has been moved to Sunday, August 23rd. The game will still be hosted at Ricardo Silva Stadium. The match will be closed to the public, unlike some other USL cities that have seen fans back in the stands. I'm curious, did you see any of those USL games? How do you feel about USL allowing fans back into the stadiums during a pandemic? Even at 50% capacity and with social distancing, it feels too soon. And some of these games really didn't follow social distancing guidelines. The supporters look like supporters, albeit wearing masks, waving flags and wearing masks. You could follow the USL Championship on ESPN+. More USL news, this time with League One's Fort Lauderdale CF. Inter Miami's developmental team is set to play its first game this Saturday, July 18th, in an empty Inter Miami CF stadium, or Lockhart, at 8 p.m. against Greenville Triumph SC. The game can be seen on ESPN+. This League One match will make history as the first full game played at Inter Miami CF Stadium, with former MLS head coach Jason Kreis leading the team. Maybe our League One boys will have more success than the senior MLS team, but it won't be easy for the junior Herons. Greenville Triumph is led by U.S. national team and MLS legend John Harkes, with his team making it to the 2019 League One final in its inaugural season last year. Sounds exciting. I'll be watching for sure. Will you? After a tough week for Inter Miami, where are you at? Still feeling positive and hopeful, or doom and gloom? I try to be realistic. I'm very hopeful that Inter Miami can build on what we've seen, but we are an incomplete expansion team. It's going to take time. So give us your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know how you're feeling right now after watching us lose twice in MLS back tournament. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you Sunday evening at 7 p.m. for FMTV Weekly. Stay safe, everybody.